Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to Real Talk Media. And this is a special edition episode of just a presentation for Real Talk Media in memory of my fallen brethren, DION LAMARR, aka Big Mooch, Moochie Millions. Fly Vision Entertainment, Hard Not Life Sports. And you already know this is AYE Real Talk Podcast and in conjunction and all of that. And I had some footage of me and Mooch when I first started a Real Talk Podcast, and he was actually the very first guest. Never released the footage. Didn't even get a chance to finish it all the way because my camera stopped recording because my SD card didn't have enough memory on it. So the film cut off. But I'm glad I got to capture this content because at this point when the episode, Big Mooch was telling the story of how he got the name Mooch. So I'm gonna share this with y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. Rest in the essence to my brethren, and I hope that everybody keep him in his prayers and his family in his prayers. And we ain't stopping, man. We only turning up to the next level. And if y'all know anything about me, y'all know this ain't nothing but fuel for the fire. So enjoy.
This your first show, huh?
Yeah, we about to get into it. You got everything set up?
Yeah, always.
I just want to make sure everything good. All right, y'all ready? I'm about to start recording, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to start recording, right? Right now. All right. Yeah. What up? You already know what it is. It's your man about town, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts, and you are now tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. And I got a very esteemed guest on the show today.
Hey.
This is my man I've been knowing for about a good 10 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
Seem like 10, at least 10 for sure.
For sure.
And this is my man. This is a brother that's doing a lot around the community around here. Got a lot of big things going on. And I'm gonna let him introduce yourself to him. And here he is right here.
Man, it's your boy, man. Moochie Millions. Moochie Millions, man. First, man, before we kick off the podcast, bro, I gotta first, when I first met you, bro, like, I knew you was different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Our conversations that we used to have was different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I was like, damn, this nigga. Like bro, like a genius trapped in a trap boy's body. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is super smart.
That's
like,
love. That's
you know
love.
What I'm saying? And, just to see your growth and how far you came. I already seen it in you, but it's one thing to see it in somebody, and it's another thing for them to become that and transform to who you think they could, who you see them being.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For all the stuff you done been through, bro, for what you doing now, the sky's the limit. So I'm excited about being here. You feel me? For your first episode, Real Talk.
And this is a beautiful thing because, like I said, me and this guy go back years to when we was promoting shows and doing that situation. And we used to have these conversations of where we see things going in the future, and now it's coming full circle. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let's get into it. Yeah. Now, my man Moochie Millions, but we're gonna let him go into a little bit about his background, where he come from, and how he came to be where he is right now. So go ahead and talk to the people one time.
For sure, man.
Well, you got the floor right now.
Well, my name Big Mooch, and my great grandmother gave me that name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was a little boy, when I used to come around her, I used to be like, I always worked for what I wanted.
Right.
I always knew you had to work, even at an early age. You know what I'm saying? So every time I used to go over to Granny's house, I'm like, Granny, can I rake the leaves for 50 cents?
Right.
Can I clean the bathroom for $1?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So she just gave me that name. Boy, you a mooch, boy. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's where it come from.
Yeah, that's where Big Mooch, and it is stuck. And it was really like a blessing because my granny is like, you ever seen like, soul food.
Right. Oh, she like Big Mama?
Yeah, like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, that's our family's everything. If we could build a statue of her, it'd be one. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a blessing to get a nickname for her. But other than that, man, I'm a man of God first and foremost. That's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? And it's 6 brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, and single parent mom. And I seen her work for everything that she had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was a hard working woman, so she instilled that in us early. And you know how I got into the whole entertainment scene is
right.
I took what my mom, you know, gave me, that hustle, that natural hustle,
right,
and I applied it to the entertainment. And I always knew that entertainment is really designed for hustlers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when it
gotta say that.
Yeah, you feel me? So when it wasn't cool, everybody wanted to rap, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? But me, I always been a bigger picture
visionary.
Type. Yeah, you
gotta
feel me?
say that.
Yeah,
visionary.
You know what I'm saying? I said, fuck it. If everybody want to rap, then you know, I want to be the platform. Let me get behind them, cause I can rap too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I could dibble and dabble when I want to. Once you create an empire, you could do whatever you want. Once you become a mogul, so that was always my drive, and people didn't know, but I understood this early. Like that camera, along with a mouthpiece, can get you anywhere.
Right.
That's the ticket. And I knew that, you know what I'm saying, because everybody wanted to shine, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you know, me being a God-fearing man and knowing how to bring people together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Street Illustrated in our career, we didn't did some legendary things around Columbus.
Gotta say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta say that.
With the real ones, like guys that's
really
not like man. I remember who was I was talking to Kiko one day and we was on the phone and he was like, bro, like you gotta understand what you're doing. Like everybody can't just call dude from the Tears or then call Mike D from outside for it. You know what I'm saying? It's called Z. Everybody can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, being able to bring people together, man, you know, that was always a good trait of mine. So, you know, it was everything just aligned with me being the mogul.
Right. And I want to commend this brother again, like I said, because like myself, he's a visionary. And I knew back when we was promoting the shows and me and my guys I was acting with at the time, we was rapping, we was doing our thing, we was performing, we was lightweight kind of.
Oh, y'all had a
nice trajectory going, but things happen like they do. And you know, we are where we are now, but I always knew when I first hooked up with this brother right here, I synced the vision. And when I conversed with him about things I was getting into at the time, you know, he was like, I see the vision. And here it is 10 years later, man. Like literally 10 years later. And everything's coming full circle. So with that being said, I'm in a position doing what I'm doing with the A Real Talk platform. Streets Illustrated, as you can see, is in full effect. I think y'all even doing sports and stuff
So now we fly vision because like I've been in the game almost like 17 years for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I done seen what, you know, how far I could take the streets.
Right.
Like I didn't see it. I done been on tour with Birdman and them. Shout out Hollywood. You know the whole connect. I done been with Puffy on tour. I done been around the best of the best.
Right.
And one thing a lot of them had in mind, P. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to start becoming more diverse if you really want to take it to the next level. Mass communication. So, you know, Street Illustrated is just, you know, one of the brands that's now under the Fly Vision.
Okay.
Fly Vision is, you know, is
great minds think alike, y'all. I don't mean to cut my man off. You see, Streets Illustrated is just a subsidiary of Fly Vision Media conglomerate. Just like what A Real Talk Media Group. We got A Real Talk News, podcasts, TV. See, we take this. See, the music is just the platform. That's the foot in the door, and we ain't never gonna lose focus of that. Cause like my man, a lot of people probably don't even know Mooch rap. You know what I mean? But that's the platform. That's the catalyst for everything else. Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the facts, and y'all know y'all tuned in to A Real Talk Media. Now y'all just seen that content and that footage of the very first episode of A Real Talk podcast featuring my brethren, rest in the essence, Mooch Millions. Now, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed that. That's a piece of history. That's a piece of time captured on film between me and my brother chopping it up about some real shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be much more content coming, man. You know, I want y'all to definitely roll up something, take a drink from my homie, because if I know it was me and he was alive, he'd be doing the same thing. So I just want to say, man, shouts out to everybody who's showing love, man. You know, shouts out to the LAMARR family, the Towns family, you know what I mean? Man, I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words, for real, man. You know, you already know, man. Go to AYE Real Talk Podcast. Subscribe, like, share, comment. And I promise you, man, what me and Mooch have putting together, this ain't stopping it. It's only taking it to the next level after here. So, you know, y'all enjoy y'all evening, man. Show your love and respect. Pay homage to the brethren, man. Hey.